Let's do it.
I totally thought he was gonna sneeze. Like if you guys
I
were
know. I
looking in
prepped
the
for it.
camera, he's like he's like holding his breath up like it's gonna be a big ass sneeze, and then he's gonna like orgasm while he does it. But no, he just says, "Let's do it," and I
On the
guess
screen. On the screen.
that's just what he wanted to
Yep.
do, and that was really boring and lame. So I don't know why he actually did that.
Because it makes you laugh a little bit, and then you make fun of me, and I
Yeah.
kind of, it's kind of just like our
Yeah.
flirting. It's what we
Okay.
do.
So fans, you should send us a message and say, is it funny or is it just dumb? Because it's probably going to be just dumb.
Oh, it's 100% just dumb, but
Just
that's
dumb.
what B movies are.
Yes, they
But they're
are.
also brilliant.
And speaking of which, we are B is for bad movie reviews.
Yes, B is for bad.
I'm Scott.
It's in the name. And I'm Steven.
And every week we read a movie. We read a movie and we
read a movie.
It.
We read you the script.
I've read
Oh,
so
dude, that
many
actually
movies.
be kind of fun.
It would be a little fun. Just a little bit.
Like voice actor, like do the voice, like just make up our own voices for all the different actors.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Actually, it'd be so long, though. God, those scripts are like 600, 700 pages long.
Well, we just do scenes then. We do the most ridiculous scenes of our favorite B movies, or at least
we should do that
movies.
one. We'll maybe do that one time. That's a good idea, actually. I'll write that down. But yes, right. We watch a movie. We tell you about it. We hope you enjoyed our last week's movie. What was our last week's movie, Steven?
I just have it up.
You're supposed to always
Jesus
have
Christ,
it up.
Vampire Hunter.
Yes, it was. And I absolutely knew that before I asked you. I
totally
knew
you did.
I knew
believe
that's
you
why I asked you, because I wanted to prove that you didn't. And
you always ask me.
So
he's a liar. He's deceiving you all.
That movie was really fun and really dumb, but really it was.
Oh, it's brilliant. That
was such an interesting fucking concept.
That to me is one of the best epitomes of so bad it's good. Like it is so entertaining because of how bad it is. It's not that, and it's bad on purpose, but also not. Like it was. I don't even know how to describe it. It's seriously just such an enjoyable time. Even though every bit of this, you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
Man, this is a really weird karate movie.
Karate Jesus saving lesbians from vampires.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of karate, we get a little bit of karate in this movie.
We do.
Also
from a priest, another godly kung fu.
We are watching. So this is the weird part, guys. This is either Dead Alive or Braindead. When it originally came out, I believe it was Braindead.
Yes.
And then they, for some reason, changed the name at some point, but I'm not too sure why.
A lot of times, and I didn't even realize this was a ton of movies, but there's a ton of movies that have different names in different countries.
Yeah,
it was released as Braindead.
In New Zealand.
When it came to America, it was Dead Alive.
Yeah, so this is a Peter Jackson movie. I think, as you remember from
one
us
of his
saying that
first.
Yeah, literally, I think it's his first.
I can't remember.
I think it was. Yeah. So it's a Peter Jackson movie. This is before Lord of the Rings. This is before he became one of the richest fucking directors of all time.
Before we all fell in love with him.
Yeah. I read somewhere that he's the 4th richest person in New Zealand, which is fucking incredible. Isn't that crazy?
I bet James Cameron's number 1 because I think he just moved down there recently.
Well, I mean, so 4th richest person in New Zealand who is also from there, I think, is the point.
Oh, fair.
Yeah,
that is insane, really. Because but I mean, you can't blame it when you see Lord of the Rings is one of the best trilogies of all time, and it's one of the best book adaptations of all time.
It's okay. It's like a 2 out of 10 or something.
Oh, he's going for the rage baiting right now. Holy shit. What the fuck? How do you call that a 2 out of 10?
I really did enjoy the movies. I think they're fantastically made. They have great fucking casting. Everything's awesome about it. I just can't stand those fucking books, but that's me personally.
Oh, I don't care about the books.
I mean,
and I know we're going to get a lot of hate from that. Yeah, I'm glad they exist because the movies exist because of it. I can't say that it wouldn't have happened without it, but I'm not the biggest of readers.
But I mean, I know the author did an amazing job. They really creating a whole world where we can exist in. I mean, that's what D&D is based off of. We get so many things from Lord of the Rings. It's not even funny.
Dude, Lord of the Rings is just chef's kiss. It's the best thing ever.
You know, the original D&D, they had hobbits as the halflings, and they got sued by the son of
Tolkien.
Tolkien's first son. I don't remember which one it was, but the estate essentially they got sued by.
Yeah,
and
that's crazy.
Yeah, they had to change the name to Halfling instead of Hobbit.
That's crazy,
isn't it?
That.
Yeah,
there's so many things like that. Like people had to change names because of being sued, and I'm like, that's so insane. I get it, but also like, wow.
I think they lost against orcs and such though, because they can't just those were a common theme in all mythological books. So
I was gonna say,
no, I used them so no one else can. But he did.
Homer used it before you did. No,
well, and it's just like he can say that about hobbits because he did create that specific thing. So
but like elves, everyone had elves.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, let's jump right into this movie. This movie's fucking weird.
Oh, it's weird and it gets wild. It goes from like super weird, like home drama, romance, rom-com kind of bullshit to just pure gore fest by the finale. Yeah. Like insanity.
So, and here's the thing about this. So there's some like flash to zombie movies that I really enjoy from the 80s and the late 70s. They had this like, I don't know, this like, they dressed them up to be really fucking cool, even though they were really fucking dumb. And this one did not try to dress it up to be really fucking cool. They just said, you know what? Let's stay on the really fucking dumb track and present it just as is.
This movie was like, John Carpenter's The Thing. Like, I'm going to go that level ridiculous with the designs and the monsters and the creations and everything. But also, like, I'm going to shove that at the wall with the smallest budget ever.
Yep. It's amazing too. No, it actually had a fairly large budget.
It was a $6 million budget, I think.
Oh, I thought it was 3. Whatever. It's in
3
the
or 6. I can't remember.
Millions
but
is
it was
a lot in the 90s. You know? And it's from New Zealand, so I'm sure it's even worth more, right? Because it's like
probably
easier to make movies. But maybe they said 3 million like New Zealand dollars, which is probably like what, like 322 here?
No idea. And maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was thinking 6 million New Zealand is 3 million ours or something like that effect.
I'm sure it is something like that. So one of the first things we see in this is this stupid scene where like they're at Skull Island, which they stole Skull Island because I think that's the King Kong thing.
King Kong.
Yeah.
He had a big fascination with King Kong, which I mean, he also directed one of the King Kong movies.
Oh, nice.
After this.
After
Lord of the Rings, I think too.
The one with Jack
2000s
Black?
one. Yeah.
So they go to the Skull Island, and it's amazing how fast this turns because I almost expect the white guy and the native guy are running, and he's like, and they copy Indiana Jones too, and they're like, start the car, running down, and you're like, okay, he's gonna leave the native guy and let him die. And it turns out that he was bit by the rat monkey they're trying to harbor out. And they just stop the car, push the guy out, and just start chopping off his limb. They see a bite on his hand. They're like, oh, and they like,
I can't remember what they say. It's like Sundai or something, like that.
And then one on his other like upper arm, and they chop the whole fucking arm off. And then one on his forehead,
a scratch on his head.
And they just
it's insane, honestly. Like it starts crazy. You're just like, what the fuck?
Mellows. Like it starts
so hard,
and then mellows. There's no more.
All right, let's go to a convenience store with this.
And by the way, I don't know who this female actress was, but she was fucking fine.
I liked her a lot. Yeah, she's awesome. Diana Penalvera.
She was
Penalver.
Oh my god,
I definitely mispronounced that, but her character name is Paquita, and she is
smile
awesome.
That you could see for literal miles. God, that was just like, holy.
She did have just a really gorgeous smile, and the way that she like looked at him with such admiration and such love. Like you're just like, man, Paquita. That's the kind of look you look for in life. Like that's love. That's love.
It was such a good. So she's like a grocer, I guess, like a grocery store.
Yeah, she's person? I think her dad owns this corner store, grocery store, and she works at the counter.
Her way more elderly parents than they should be own this grocery store.
Well, I think the other one is her grandma.
Okay, but then the guy.
So I think the dad there is the guy there is her dad, and I think the mom there is the grandma.
Okay, so it's just such a weird fucking movie because like this rat monkey thing, and you get a little taste of this later, but they essentially say that a bunch of English people landed on this island, Skull Island. A bunch of rats came out and raped the monkeys.
Yeah.
And turned their half-breed into a half-rat, half-monkey thing. And that's what the first guy was trying to get off the island. That made the native of the island so fucking mad.
Probably because they also knew like what that was, those rat monkeys created.
Yes,
like, and that's why they cut off their limbs and stuff as soon as they saw the wounds. They're like, oh shit.
They turned people into zombies, but I was just like, God, that is a fucking origin story right there.
Dude, it is one of the most wild zombie origin stories ever.
Because you expect the monkey thing, because that's happened like 1,500 times. It's always a fucking monkey.
The stupidest thing about this, because like the rat monkey thing itself, like, and then it cuts to this corner store and this girl like going to her grandma to read her tarot cards to find out that the doctor she has a crush on isn't her love, and the love of her life is going to be some weird guy that she doesn't know.
What did you say?
Or whatever he was.
He was a milk delivering man.
I thought he was more than a milk delivery man. I thought he was something different.
Literally, he was delivering milk in the first scene. I mean, he could be a doctor too, I guess, but
I don't know what he was. I guess I wasn't really paying attention. That's not really
something I got confused about with him, because I was like, oh yeah, well, he drives a shit car and he's here to deliver some milk.
Whoever the fuck he is.
My doctor also works Uber on the side.
But yeah, she gets read tarot cards, and then these tarot cards, like, basically, like, as soon as she gets read the tarot card, she goes to help this guy at the counter, and like, even like the shit he puts on the counter makes the symbol of the symbol that she saw in the tarot card. She's like, oh, you're my true love.
Look for this symbol in your true love.
And then she tries to go on dates with him, and he has the most controlling mom ever, who follows him to the zoo and somehow gets bitten by this rat monkey.
To be fair, she is very forward.
No, I mean, she is.
She like saw this guy in the store. He plays to the back in the 50s. You could do this. Now they do it again. It's like you can get deliveries from grocery stores to your house. Back in the 50s, you would ask them to deliver food for you, and they would. And she delivers the food, and he's like, "Doesn't your brother normally deliver this?"
Usually do that? Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh yeah, but it's just kind of a stalker." I know where you live.
I mean,
come see it. Ooh, a big house. Ooh, you look
This is exactly the Doppler-Dahmer effect that How I Met Your Mother said so brilliantly. Are you Jeffrey Doppler, or are you Jeffrey Dahmer? Or I think that's, or no, it's Doppler from Say Anything, or Jeffrey Dahmer as the serial killer. And it's basically, fuck you. Fuck you. Basically what it is if you find that person cute enough or attractive enough, it is always adorable, the most ridiculous things that they do for you.
Yeah.
Like, coming into Lily's room and singing her this weird song could have looked like a serial killer vibe. Yes. But because she liked him, it became their love story.
Yeah, it's like when someone stands outside your window with the boombox back in the 80s. I don't think
that's the Doppler.
Something like the movies did, but it's like, oh yeah, I bought her all this jewelry before we even talked for the first time, and gave it all to her on her first date, and she really liked it. And you're like, she didn't like that. That's weird.
You pulled the fire alarm for me? Oh, that's so adorable.
Yeah, it's like, but so she's like super obsessed with this guy. It's so fucking awkward. Like, she goes there and she's immediately like, you could tell she's playing with him too. She's smart. She's like, zoo?
She is.
What's a zoo? And he's like, with animals in cages. We go to zoo? And he goes, yeah, you could go to the zoo. It's like, okay, let's go tomorrow. You're just like, wow, you turned that around fast. Jesus.
Would you have said no to taking her to the zoo the next day?
If she just said, hey, do you want to just like talk for 5 minutes? I would have been like, oh, God damn it. Yes, fine.
I mean, I would have taken her to the zoo.
I would have taken her upstairs, I think.
Right in front of you, Mom.
Right in front of my mom. So, and the mom is like, Steven's right, they're super overbearing. There's all this shit that goes on with them. Like, I was a little confused in this movie, too. What was the point in the ending? Like, honestly, did we really need to have like some weird subplot
Yes.
where the mom is also a murderer? Did we really need that though? Come on.
Yes. We needed all of it.
You know where I thought it was going to go? I thought it was going to go where she wasn't even his real mom. She was like the housemaid and then killed his real mom and real dad and adopted him. Essentially. You know, I thought that would be a cool little fun story.
I mean, almost.
Almost.
Pretty close.
Yeah. It almost happened that way, but it turned out that he just killed the hooker. Her husband was hooking
the
up
mistress.
with.
Yeah.
No, the hooker.
She didn't have to be a hooker. She could have just been the mistress. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, to be fair, she had every right to do that, I guess.
I mean, I don't think anyone has the right to murder.
Excuse you. Well, I mean, like, you know what I mean?
Care,
like,
dude.
she has the right to be upset like that, and
she has the right to be upset.
And it's so
of
weird
course
that
she does.
The son comes up to her at that moment and says, "You killed Dad, and you killed his mistress, and you're a bad person because of it." And she's like, "I'm the victim here. What are you talking about?"
I think as soon as you commit another crime yourself, you're no longer the victim.
Well, you're you share the victim role with the victims, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. You make it like more of an equal playing field, I guess. But like that's all you're doing. You're stooping down to their level. Like I never see it as a step up.
Oh yes, it's obviously never a step up. Well, yes, and I don't. That whole subplot was interesting, but it was only really introduced at the end of the movie. I know they kind of teased it with the water thing that they did throughout the movie.
Yeah,
it wasn't really.
Yeah, they kept on like replaying like his like memories and like him remembering water and a trauma of like seeing his father die in the water, but doesn't remember exactly how.
Yeah,
and his mom came up with a story that he fell into the water and he was drowning. His dad went to save him, and then his dad never came back up.
Yeah, and then in the bathtub, you know how deep that is. It's some deep water.
Yeah, and instead of killing children in the bathtub, she killed 2 adults.
Yeah, at the same time too, by the way.
Yeah, or one right after the other.
And their bodies were not outside the water. They were just both like fully submerged. It's like a 35-foot bathtub, I think.
She's got the most insane beefy arms imaginable when she was like 30. That she was just holding both their heads down in 6 inches of water.
You know who she reminded me of a lot?
What?
And I wonder if they got inspiration for this. The mom in the room.
No.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not even what?
No, well, like the overbearingness of it, right? Like the fact that she's like,
okay,
always
the mom
there.
I mean, the mom in the room is a little bit more understandable for being overbearing because her daughter's such a dumb bitch.
Yes. But that's where my mind went. Like, okay,
I mean, fair.
Overbearing shit mom who's like, I don't care if you're not in love. You're going to marry him. And on the opposite side of that, I don't care if you're in love. Go fuck yourself. I want you now.
It actually reminds me more of the mom. I think the movie was called Run, and it's the story of the mother who was drugging her daughter and making her feel like she was disabled and in a wheelchair, and kept on drugging her so she would be in a wheelchair.
Nice.
And then she found out later like it was all because of her mom, and she stopped taking the drugs and tried getting away from her mom. It was a crazy fucking movie, but
and then she went Super Saiyan and flew away.
She went Super Saiyan 3, actually.
And flew away. Damn, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking wild.
This movie, the zombies, Steven mentioned the fucking gore. Holy shit. It goes from like, and it's pretty gross too. I thought this part was really fucked up. At the beginning of the movie, this rat monkey thing like kills another monkey that's in an opposite cage and then rips its arm off and starts eating it. A guy comes over and takes the dead carcass, oh you poor little thing, and starts like waving it around in the air like, oh my god, let me tell you about how the rats raped the monkeys. And like it's just like,
basically
it's just such a weird part, and that's a really gory part. And when she the mom at that point is like stalking them on the date and she gets bitten, like you can see a little bit of gore in these parts. It's not crazy, but it is a little bit. And then it goes from that to literally, let me lift this lawnmower over my head and down about 60, 70 people with it and watch all their bodies and entrails just be on the floor.
Fucking legendary, dude.
Yes.
Oh, it is such
wait
a
for
good
it, dairy.
It's so true.
Oh my god, that was it was a great fucking scene, but it's crazy because at the end of the movie, the house is on fire, And they're like, oh, yeah, it's just going to be a bunch of people who died in a fire. I'm like, then explain how their limbs got everywhere. What do you mean it's going to be a bunch of people who died in a fire?
I had to look this up when I saw this scene. During the lawnmower scene, the movie blood was pumped at about 5 gallons per second.
Oh, my God. Jesus. I would believe it, though. It's literally everywhere. It's fucking all over him.
So much.
And gross,
I think it was like 300 or like 500 liters or 800 liters of fucking blood, fake blood for this.
So like 150, 200. No, we determined
it was like I think it was like 80 gallons of blood or something in total.
So
but it was insane.
It's amazing too because the girl Paquita, the shop owner daughter, she comes over and while he's doing this, kisses him on the cheek, and they're both just covered in blood. I'm like, oh, why? Can we talk about?
That's how much they're in love. They don't care what's on them. It's not gross to them to kiss the one you love. No matter how dirty they are.
So gross. And like it just kept doing this. But can we talk about the part where they're eating?
Oh God. Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh my
dude.
God. Oh
that
my
is
fucking
that is
God.
a fucking wild scene. So like this point, so his mom, and this is honestly this whole segment of his mom like turning into a zombie is the craziest fucking
thing
shit.
Bit her arm near her forearm. Just so you guys know before we start this. Go ahead now.
So she starts like
I know
the next morning basically she has this meeting. Yeah, the next morning basically she has this meeting with this people. She just became like the treasury of this
it's
prestigious
like
club she always wanted to be,
like a prestigious club or like a rich person society or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's more like a rich person society kind of thing, but
it's probably the same fucking thing.
They're coming over for a luncheon where they're going to discuss what they're going to be doing for their agenda for the year. And she's like basically at this point rotting away. Like she's her arm is literally oozing to the point where it's spraying pus across the room. And she's trying to get ready, and she slices a triangle chunk of flesh and skin off of her face that he has to super glue back and then makeup over.
Yep,
get her prepared for this lunch.
Her ear, wasn't it?
It was close to her ear. Her ear falls off during the lunch.
Yeah, okay. I thought that was what fell off. When you said the face, I'm like, oh shit, did the face fall off? But it looked like a fucking ear.
No, the ear falls off because she had the earring on the ear, and then she ends up spitting out the earring later. And that's when the other chick runs the fuck out of the room because she's like, what the fuck am I just watching?
The only smart person. Also, my understanding of this person is she's also very dumb. She watches this woman squeeze the bite on her arm, and a bunch of pus comes out and falls on this guy's like pudding.
Yeah, her husband's custard. Yeah.
And she watches it happen, and this other guy just fucking eats it, and she doesn't say a goddamn thing. And I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, seriously, you would let your husband eat bloody pus custard?
Yes.
Like what the? You're the villain. Of
Well, it's weird too. He's not one of the people who turns, right?
No, weirdly, like they never bring him up again. They never bring him up again.
They were setting him up to turn like quickly, but he never. Maybe that was going to be like a thing in the future movie or something.
Yeah, if they did a sequel, like they would, like he was this more of the spread of the outbreak because this outbreak was contained, but he still got out.
Yeah, it was just interesting because like, and then the wife just runs out after seeing. Oh God, I just can't even. The ear falls off into the woman's Vera is her name. That's the mom's name. Into Vera's like pudding, and she eats it. Oh God, she eats it, and oh my God, I just want to throw up right now. That was so gross.
No, her spitting out the earring and then pulling out the earring. The pearl earring was the icing on the cake, dude.
Icing on the cake right there. They had to show that. This was like probably their most fun scene they did all together. I would they were all
the next scene is my fucking one of my favorite scenes.
All right,
dude.
Remind me of the next scene.
The next scene after that, he's freaking out because his mom's basically dying, and then Paquita comes over.
Oh,
and then he tells Paquita to bring the nurse, and his mom runs upstairs, and Paquita's dog runs upstairs, and he goes into the room. And the mom is eating the dog. And he goes and he pulls hair that's coming out of her mouth. And he keeps pulling and pulling. It pulls like a 3. Yeah, it's the dog's tail. She had like half swallowed the entire dog's like skin and fur.
Yep.
And he pulls it all the way out. And then Paquita says the line of the movie. This is my favorite line of the movie. Your mother ate my dog.
And he goes, before the camera zooms out, he goes just a little bit, and then it zooms out.
Not all of it, yeah.
Yes, and shows like the rest of the dog just bloody and trails on the fucking bed.
Just splattered everywhere.
Oh my
I'm
God.
just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This is not just a did they kill the dog movie. This is a fucking obliterated this bitch.
Let's show exactly what happened to this fucking dog.
Oh, it's so brutal. It is so
God. The entire movie is kind of brutal. There's a weird part in here where like eventually Vera kind of dies, and like
the next scene with the nurse.
Oh yeah, I mean that's true. Like the next scene with the nurse is like, she goes, "Your mom is dead. Do you need anything, honey?" And while she's doing that, holy shit, the mom grabs her cheeks and starts
inside of her cheeks.
Oh my God, and starts putting her nails in her cheeks, and then rips her head. So like it's on still with the back skin, but it's not. It's flipped over like
it's completely detached in the front.
Oh my God. Yeah. And just like that was so gory. So it goes from like nothing to fucking gore almost immediately.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
And then just like gets worse. It just goes more.
Dude, and what's it like that last party sequence, once that happens, it is the most gore fest thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, so Eli Roth, the director loves bloodlust and he always is very bloody and gory in a lot of his movies.
Yeah.
He said this is one of the very few movies in the world that has satiated my bloodlust.
Yes. I mean, there was so much. They had fake entrails everywhere. They had people's heads popping off.
Dude,
they had a
the guy's body, where the inside of his body, his organs did like the John Carpenter's The Thing. And this is why I said The Thing earlier, because his organs basically combine together and work without the body and still chase people down to try to kill them and strangle them.
Yep. It's amazing. Amazing.
What the fuck?
It's chasing him throughout the like near end of the movie, and it's just so
through the attic and like up the top of the house and
it's so weird. And like this whole thing is weird. The lawnmower scene, he literally takes a lawnmower and just starts like mowing down 60 people, fucks them over. At one point, his uncle wants to take, because the mom left a bunch of money in the house and he wants the house and the money. And he finds the dead bodies, and he's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna throw a party because I got the house. I'm blackmailing you." And he does that, and then everyone in the house gets infected, and he goes into like maniacal mode. He does.
He's a fucking creep. And
he is a creep.
Oh,
but
he
went into like full on, I'm gonna kill me some zombies mode. He killed like 15, 20 of them.
When he did that, like, fucking, I'm gonna flay all these motherfuckers in like 30 seconds.
Oh my God, it was so good. And then he gets killed by Vera, the mom, who is now like, what, a giant fucking mutant thing with giant tits?
Yeah, because he tries to poison her, but he ends up hitting her with the animal stimulant instead. So it makes her turn into this giant fucking zombie.
And
like
she
this
becomes
mutation.
Intelligent again.
Yes. And they fight on the rooftop, and she ends up sealing him back in her womb.
Yep. She drags him back into her womb.
Dude, that sentence, I can't get through it without...
His name is Lioness, I think is his name.
Lionel, yeah.
Lionel. Yeah. Lioness versus Lionel.
Yeah. Lioness is Peanuts.
I mean, Linus...
Or no, it is Lionel, I think, in Peanuts as well, isn't it?
I don't know. Either way, they're both... They're both names. But yes, she pulls him back into the womb, and then he stabs his fucking way out. Did he use the thing, the good
he
luck
used
charm?
the crest that they got from the grandmother for the protection. Yeah.
So he uses this good luck charm that he got because he had his tarot kind of read, and the grandma gives him a good luck charm that looks kind of like a knife, and he just fucking...
It's like a crescent moon with a North Star in the shape of a knife with a handle.
But it does look like it just looks like a sharp knife. And he fucking cuts her open and kills her that way. And nobody asked any question of why there's a giant titted person on top of the fucking roof.
Oh, dude, that was so bizarre. That was the most bizarre part of the movie by far.
Yes. No one asked why there's a bunch of dead bodies in the house. No one asked any questions.
No. Yeah, I mean, no one really asked questions with what happened at the funeral home and at the cemetery.
True. He did have a funeral. Oh, and by the way, this is the best scene of the movie. Why is this the best scene of the movie during the embalming scene, Steven?
Why is it the best? I don't know.
Do you know who the lab assistant was?
Oh, I can't remember.
He only appears in the embalming scene when he's pumping that green liquid into the body, and the guy's like, "Why aren't you in there monitoring it? She's going to explode."
I can't remember.
So that guy is Peter Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he does like to put himself in movies.
Yeah, so that was the first time he's ever done that. He put himself into this movie. It's just
nice. I did not realize that at all.
Peter Jackson.
But I've never realized it was him in Lord of the Rings either.
Yeah. You just gotta watch for it, and he looks way different because he's so young. He's probably in his I don't know, mid to early 20s, early to mid 20s, something in there.
Fair.
It's so interesting. So the whole movie itself is like, there's some cool parts in this where the gore is just so realistic. Especially like, we've talked about this before. New Zealand is the place to go make fucking good ass movies.
Their like B-movie gore shit is some of the best. Yeah. It's some of the best. It is. It just is.
He kind of got out in this movie too. There's a funny part where the mom turns into a zombie. He knows. He lies to Paquita about it. And then he goes to Paquita's shop, gets his like tarot shit read, and then like continuously tells her, "My mom's just still in the hospital." Okay? Yeah. And the mom gets out and starts going to the shop. And then eventually gets hit by like a trolley car. Goes through the window, and he's like, "Oh, Mom must have got discharged early."
I do love that, actually.
And that's how they get to the funeral scene, because they're like, "Oh yeah, she's super duper dead after getting hit by a fucking trolley."
Well, then he kept on having to fucking keep tranquilizing her so that she wouldn't come back, so they could actually have the funeral. Like,
I love how he bought a giant jug that just says tranquilizer.
I know. I love from like the most suspicious like doctor ever.
I just think it's funny because I'm like, it's just called tranquilizer. That's what he wrote on the front.
Okay. We haven't even talked about the scene. Do you want to hear what Peter Jackson's favorite scene of the movie is?
What is it?
When he takes the zombie baby to the park.
Oh my God, yes. How could we forget about the zombie? So during the second half of this movie, the uncle comes over, hears someone fucking in a different room, assumes it's like his
brother watching, or his nephew watching porn. That's what it was.
Yes, he assumed Lionel found his dad's like dirty porn stash.
Yeah,
and
he's like, "Is it this certain DVD or VHS or whatever?" I was like, "Oh, gross."
He's like, he's watching, and I don't know how he would watch this. Based in 1957, so I don't know how. Maybe it was like on a. Oh yes, it's on the little movie things, the reels. Because remember, he pulled one out, so that must have been porn when he pulled it out.
Fair.
Damn it! I wish I didn't make that connection at that time. So he thinks it's porn, but it's actually two zombies fucking. It's the priest zombie.
It's the priest and the nurse.
The priest was like a guy who was saving him against some thug in the graveyard because he was trying to dig his mom back up, which was really weird. Also, the whole thing's fucking weird. And they all turn into zombies, including the priest. And the priest fucks the nurse zombie, and they have the baby within like
zombie
a couple
baby
hours.
Yeah.
And the zombie baby's like indestructible. The zombie baby never dies, by the way.
Zombie baby is so ridiculous.
At the end of the movie, it's just in the burning house, but it's not dead. It's not dying.
Probably not.
It got put into a blender, and it just like the blender bounced out of the blender.
Dude, the whole zombie baby thing. But yeah, like his Peter Jackson's favorite scene is the scene where he tries to do like normal shit with the baby for some fucking reason.
I understand, but it's fine.
There's no reason for this because he doesn't try to take out his mom or the priest or the nurse or anybody, but he decides, I'm going to grab a stroller and go to this park and try to have a normal day with my baby, with all these babies. And he ends up like the baby gets like tossed onto the roof, hit by a bicycle, thrown across. He ends up like fighting with the baby where he's bashing the baby's head against metal bars, and the mom's there like, "Oh my God, he's killing a baby!" But then no one's actually still doing anything. Yeah.
And like he doesn't get arrested or anything. It's just really weird. He like. The whole scene is really strange, and everything with the baby is strange. It loves kicking people in the nuts. That's just what it did like 15 times in the entire fucking movie. It loved to like this is the weirdest scene to me. So there's another girl they find who's kind of inconsequential to the whole story. She's there at the end for the longest amount of any extra character outside the uncle. Yes. But the baby like goes behind her, tears open her head, puts its head inside of her and then tears open the front of her face to say surprise.
Basically do a here's Johnny moment or a face hugger moment. Chest burster.
I was just like, oh my God, that is fucked.
Okay.
And Paquita was scared, but she was fucking up people too. She's like, no,
dude, she went wild, and she just started throwing shit in the blender and just like,
I'll blend the fuck. She killed after the uncle got turned into a zombie. She killed the uncle by doing that, which was awesome.
I love that.
Yeah, the uncle was such a creepy character.
He was so awful. So I gotta ask, do you have a favorite kill or two? I've got two specifically we haven't talked about yet that I really love.
No, wait, favorite what? Sorry,
favorite kills.
Oh, kills? No, not really. All of them kind of blended together within the pools of blood they were creating. But for the most part, like, I really loved it when the mom took the uncle and just like tore him literally in fucking half.
Yeah.
And put like some weird, I don't know where she grew swords out of her body, but she's
I don't know.
Grew fucking swords right as he said, Vera? That was a great fucking kill scene, and then like lifted him up and nothing happened. Nobody noticed apparently, which was crazy.
Two of my favorites are the one where the girl screams and gets the fist punched through the back of her head out of her mouth. Oh my God.
Terrifying.
Insanity. And then my other favorite one is when the zombie lifts up the girl and puts her on the fucking, or no, I think it was the uncle lifts up the zombie girl or whatever and puts her on the light fixture, and she's basically like a jack-o'-lantern.
Yes.
Oh my fuck.
Yes. It's when she's trying to attack the inconsequential girl.
Like, dude, seriously, so much of this movie is just like, this is the most wild and ridiculous kills and zombie mayhem you will probably see. Like, this is one of the wildest zombie movies.
Yep. And everyone's just like walking around town saying, that Lionel kid is a loon, isn't he?
He's so weird. I don't even know.
He's bringing dead babies to the park. Also, I'm not.
Did you hear he's beating a baby in the park?
Dead?
I don't even know, dude. Like, they don't answer a lot of things. They just throw shit at the wall.
All right. You want to move on to rating? Got anything else to bring up?
No,
here?
I'm good.
Okay. I really enjoyed this fucking. This was so good. This was a really cool experience just to see. It does get flat in certain parts of the movie where you're like,
it does, like, especially
already,
with the mom drama and shit.
Yeah, like that beginning, the whole like past that Skull Island bit between him meeting Paquita and the mom getting bit, really nothing happens, which is really frustrating. I get they're trying to like build stuff up and introduce characters and everything, but it's like a little bit frustrating how little actually happens during that time.
Fair. Especially because of how chaotic the rest of it is. Like, in comparison, like it's such a huge scale that this movie goes from like the most boring shit to the most insane shit you'll ever watch.
Yes.
It does both in the same movie.
And the end of this movie is far better than the beginning, which is insane.
Oh, 100%.
It's hard to get through the first like 25-ish minutes of this movie just because of that reason.
There's a couple directors that I've noticed in life that I feel like their movies are only great because of how they end it.
Yes.
Peter Jackson is one of those, and I think Quentin Tarantino is another one.
Excuse you, I think the whole point of The Lord of the Rings was the journey.
I mean, it is, but because of how perfectly it all wrapped up, it makes it that much better.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It's like somebody already wrote it out for him. It's weird.
Oh, yeah, I know. But, you know, you can't say that because of how many times book adaptations have been total shit.
You're right. You're right. Some directors just take a little bit too much
freedom and creativity and trying to reinterpret it. A
little too much leeway.
It's the reinterpretations typically that I feel like get the farthest away. Like, I want to do it my way. Like, I don't think their way was good.
What if instead of hobbits, they're all caterpillars?
Someone's probably doing that.
So, yeah. With this movie, though, I want to rate it in the 3 range. I really enjoyed it, but I don't think it went too far for me. Like, I enjoyed the middle and the end more than I enjoyed the beginning, and it kind of is really just a lot of nonsense, so it can be a little bit boring to watch. It's not, and this is with the caveat that it's really not meant to be structured. It doesn't seem like
no, yeah,
it's really not meant to. But sometimes I like to see a little bit more structure with my movies. Yeah. And if it's going to be totally funny, make it more obviously funny. There was a great part in here where he does the Bugs Bunny thing, where he's like Bugs Bunny, where he's running on top of the blood and he's not moving, and it's just fucking.
Oh yes, I did love that.
Yeah, that was a fun, like stuff like that was really fun, but it doesn't really forward the plot. All it is like silly humor to bring up. So I want to give it a 3, which I cannot remember what our 3 is. Is that a?
Well, no. It's either we used to have it as a basic bitch, but I also brought up the good bitch of a bastard.
I'm gonna go with the basic bitch on this one, or the good bitch of a bastard.
Yeah. All right. For me, I think I have to give this the full scale swimming in bitches. I absolutely love this. I think this is one of the most phenomenal zombie movies. This is going down as one of my favorite zombie movies. Like, this is so wild. This is so extreme. It was so unexpected. It was so everything that, like, it just felt so fresh. And for a movie of that age to feel so fresh now still is awesome to me. Like, there's like some of these movies that I'll watch from even like the 50s or the 70s, or I've even watched some from like the 20s that I'm like, holy shit, like this coming out today is brilliant. Like, I love like that you did this 80 years ago. Like, how are you that far ahead? Like, I still enjoy this. Like, some things are just like timeless, and to me, Braindead's one of those ones that I'm like, there's not a lot of movies out there that go this far.
Yeah.
That go this extreme, and that do it in a way that's tasteful still. Because there's a lot of movies that go like really dark and disturbing to where the point where you're like, you feel disgusted after watching it. Like, I have felt entertained, and I was like hype after this. Like, this felt like I was like, yeah, that's fucking wild. Let's go.
I think my problem with it is I love zombie movies so much that I just want more out of them all the time. So.
That's fair, but then I'm also like, I'm a person who I didn't really like 28 Days Later.
I don't know what that is. I've seen it. I don't think it's very good personally. Again, I really like the 70s and 80s zombie movies a little bit too much, and it's hard to beat those fucking movies for me.
I mean, fair. The seriousness alone of some of those ones are so good and so just amazing. And the way they actually showed the humanity of it, because I know like that's one of our favorite things about even like the Telltale series, The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Is like how real that shit gets and those decisions feel. Like there's something about it when it gets really like into the reality of it. And I get that more the ridiculousness of it sometimes. Like, there's a big difference between like movies like Night of the Living Dead and Zombieland. Like, there's wild differences.
Zombieland is one of my favorites too. I really enjoyed.
Oh, it's a fantastic film. I love it so much.
They knew how
first
to make
one
zombies.
Mainly only, but
no, the second one was fun with the opening.
It's fun too, but it's not as good.
Not even close.
Yeah,
not even that'll do, pig. I'm not good with goodbyes, so that'll do.
There's a lot of rehashing of the same plots of the first one, so I always struggle with it.
But I'm just such a fan of those old zombie movies that anything else, like, unless I really like it, I'm probably not gonna like judge it as highly as I do the old zombie films.
Totally fair. Totally fair.
Most of those are B movies too, and they just do a much better job of connecting plot together.
That's fair. Like, there's so many like plot holes and just random shit. Like, this is really just like, hey, let's write down every wild idea you could for a zombie movie and every random kill. And let's just throw money and blood at the wall, and we'll see how it comes out. And that's what this movie is. Like, it's not meant to be anything other than like
meant to be gross
chaos.
Is what it is.
Yeah, it's meant to be gross chaos.
I watched it too. I probably shouldn't have been doing that.
Oh, none of this shit bothers me anymore.
Well, I mean, it would have bothered me then because I was like, oh my God, that is literal. I don't like people putting shit in their mouths ever. But everything else was fine. But during that scene, if I was eating, I probably would have thrown up.
The further I've gotten into my filmography, the further I've pushed myself past boundaries I never thought I'd ever push past, to the point where I'm like, it takes a lot to get me queasy anymore. It's pretty bad.
All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed that one. That was a fun movie. You guys should actually watch.
Yes.
It's very
I do agree.
And very like far on the gross scale, but I will tell you, don't listen to Steven. Actually, don't eat anything during that food scene because you will throw it up.
Especially don't eat custard.
Please do not eat any custard or pudding. Anything with that consistency, you will not keep it down.
It is so nasty. It really is disgusting. It really is.
The pus alone is enough, but the ears.
Dude, the pus in this is disgusting as fuck.
Yeah, it's
like,
always
every time they're cleaning a wound or anything, I'm like, oh, why? No,
why? Take all that pus out. Pus is always gross.
It is always gross.
It's always fucking gross. That's just how it goes. We're grossed out because we know it's bad. All right, what are we watching next week, Steven?
Well, next week, we actually got a fun time recently where we got to watch this movie with one of the main actors of this movie.
No, we didn't.
Oh. Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
I don't have anything from that proves that we did that.
You have several things. We both bought quite a bit of merch from that.
We bought so much merch. We bought shirts. We bought books. We bought DVDs,
between the two of us, I think we spent like $300.
Yeah, I think we spent like $300 on this stuff. We went and saw The Room, and it had what's his name?
Greg Sestero or something.
Yeah,
like
Greg
that.
Sestero, right?
Yeah, I think it's Sestero.
Yeah,
if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, but yeah.
Yeah, see, he was there. He presented it. We got to like watch his a little Q&A that we had after the movie, which was fun. We got to talk to him a little bit because he was selling stuff at the booth before the movie. It was just such a good experience. And I think our rating is going to be very different because of the way we watched this movie. And it made it so much better. So much better.
True.
We're excited
Honestly,
to talk to you guys about that.
That's like the hardest thing with movies sometimes is because sometimes the movie experience outweighs what the movie actually did.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I'm watching a movie with you and we're both just like feeling a little buzz and just laughing the entire time and just having a hysterical time, like we could be like, that was an absolute blast of a time. But then other times, like you're watching it alone, you're like, why did I like this?
I will say there's something to be said, and I know we're taking a little bit longer than what we usually do, but there's something to be said about going to a movie theater and watching a movie. And I only say this because, you know, when I'm at home and I watch a movie, I have so much shit that can distract me. I'll pick up my Switch, I'll grab my phone, I'll go into the kitchen and grab snacks, I'll grab drinks, I won't pause the movie, I'll let the dogs out,
crazy.
You know, it's like all this stuff where like anything can really distract you, but when you're in the movie theater, that is what you are doing. You take your phone out, you're suddenly an asshole.
See, and I kind of feel like an asshole sometimes when I'm watching movies with other people because like Jen and I, we have kind of those like rules kind of in place. Like if someone stands up, we pause the movie. And then we have the rule like we try not to touch our phones at all while we're watching the movie.
Please don't pause the movie if I ever stand up. I always tell people that like I don't want to fucking pause the movie.
Everyone says that, but I'd rather watch the whole thing with you and have everyone experience and you not miss something because like you never like sometimes you pause it at the worst time or you like miss something huge. And like for me, like I know I can still watch a movie with missing a 5-minute segment and I'll eventually figure it out or something, but like it's still for me, like I want the whole experience. So like I always pause it.
But when we watch movies together though, it's so much better because you're like we watched Clerks 3. Clerks 3 together and none of us went on our phones. All of us were just into the movie. Like it's a really cool experience watching a movie with people. And I would recommend you guys do that more because watching it by yourself can be a little bit disarming and make you it just makes you want to be distracted.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, this really is like the distraction culture era right now. It really is, and it's so easy to be, and it's like, but it's also like so freeing in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Like, and I totally get the comfort in it. I totally get the appeal of all of it. So like, I don't think anyone's wrong by doing it. Like, I don't think I'm an elitist because I don't touch my phone during a movie. But like, there's just like I'm just like, but this is so good. Just
one of my favorite movie nights I've ever done in my life. This is when I was like 18. I want to say we watched The Ring, me and some friends, and we just sat there the entire time and shit on the fucking movie.
Yes.
And I can remember every detail about that movie and I can't remember every detail about the last Avengers movie that came out, you know? It's like that's the difference. Like
I remember my one of my favorite movie experiences ever was with the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh my god.
And it was because my friends worked in the movie theater. And then one of my friends had a birthday, and then like the school had a function where like all the best students all got to go to the movie theater, like paid for it by the school.
All the students,
all 3 times were to go see The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So by that third time, like the third time we watched it, we had all seen this so much in the span of a week that we're just like, we're just gonna make our own riff tracks the entire time. And we were dying laughing so much. And we were one of the only ones in the theater. So we weren't bothering anyone. We weren't being those assholes or anything. But it was just the funniest thing ever.
I would have killed you.
Or honestly, another one recently was with the new Naked Gun movie. The Liam Neeson? Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
We watched that, and everyone left the theater, but we stayed during the credits because they were having like some like bloopers and they were having other stuff, and there was a lot of like fake credits that were jokes.
Yeah.
And this old couple next to us, like as soon as the movie got done, they turned to us and they're like, "I'm so glad we sit next to you guys because I thought we all four were the only ones laughing the entire time." And we're like, "Seriously?" I was like, "Why is everyone not laughing in this?" And then we all sat there and we all took turns pointing out things in the credits and just dying laughing. And it was the hardest we had all four laughed probably in months. And it was so fun.
Well, it's the same thing like, and this is the last thing we'll talk about, and then we'll get out of your hair, guys.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing. It's like this distraction mentality that we have to have. So I've noticed when people drive now, they'll have headphones in, which I think is really fucking silly because you have a radio.
Yes. Most cars have Bluetooth now.
Bluetooth that has sound. But they'll still put their headphones in because they want that feeling of information being crammed directly into their fucking shitty heads.
And they don't want to hear anything else or be distracted by anything else,
which is weird. Because,
ironic.
Yeah, it's stupid. I don't feel a need to do that. I'll do that at the gym so I don't have to like talk to anyone.
Oh, 100%.
I will not do that in my car because that's fucking. I'm already not talking to anyone, so it's perfect.
Yeah, I feel like it's also dangerous not being able to hear like police sirens or
they all say I'm crazy for it. So who knows? It's probably
and I think it's even illegal.
I think it is. You know what? It's just not worth fighting. All right, guys.
No, it's not.
Thank you for listening to us old people ramble.
We do sound like old men right now. We sound like the old guys from the Muppets.
I murder someone who talked in the movie. I'll take out my shotgun. All right, guys. We'll catch you next week.
I'll go Gran Torino on you assholes.
We'll catch you next week with The Room. And a little spoiler, spoons!
Spoons!
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.